Hello, Michelle here, the Keto Witch. This week, I want to talk to you about a few things that you want to do before getting started with keto. So, if you're ready to start a keto diet and you need a few tips on what you need to do before the day of, here are a few tips. Stick around. Ready to start your keto diet? You'll want to prepare first. So here are my tips. A few weeks before you get started, it could be anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks, you'll want to go over your schedule. So you want to basically set a date. Yes, you're not getting married, but you still want to set a date and save it on your phone, put a reminder on there on the day you will begin. The reason why you want to pick a certain day is because you're going to want to look at your schedule and make sure that you're choosing a week where you're less busiest. You don't know how you're going to be reacting. I've spoken about the keto flu that you can get, and you seriously want to just make sure you're focused on the diet. It's difficult for some people and for some people it isn't, but just in case, you want to make sure that you're not having really long days at work, or you have a certain project that you're going to be doing, or you're going to be going to a certain event. So a week that's kind of slow, maybe you have some extra days off, or just a typical week where you don't have a lot of events planned. This will make your transitioning into a keto diet less difficult. A couple of weeks before you get started on the keto diet, you're going to want to find a good support system. So maybe you already have that. Maybe you already know someone that's doing keto. You might want to ask them to be your accountability partner. There's also a lot of communities that you can find on any social media platform. And the reason being is you want to make sure that you're going to have someone where you can ask questions, get the support that you might need. There's also online communities where you can have that support if you have any questions or need any like food ideas, recipe ideas, workout ideas, or if you're feeling certain ways and you kind of just need the confirmation and the motivation to keep going. You're gonna also want to keep your resources handy. So if you've gotten any magazines, any online material that you've been reading, go ahead and bookmark those. Make sure that they are going to be handy if you need to reach out and read up on them. And take note. Having a good journal, maybe to see how you feel on certain days. There's also apps that you can use. I use my apps mostly for jotting down how much water I drink and what I'm eating, but you can also make notes on how you are feeling, your emotions, your energy. A week before you get started on the keto diet, you're gonna want to start getting recipe ideas and start prepping on what you're gonna want to be cooking, what you're gonna want to be eating. If you're a person that likes to snack a lot, you're gonna want to be able to have snacks that are keto friendly. So go online, start bookmarking. I love using Pinterest. If you don't have a Pinterest account, that is okay. I just really like the ease of going on there, making a board on all my keto recipes, and then I could just go on there when I want to cook them. Or you could just simply bookmark them on your web browser. Or you can screenshot them to your phone or print them out, whatever is easier for you. I also keep certain magazines in my kitchen in case I want to try something new. A couple days before you start the keto diet. So you've done all your research, you are pretty much prepped, and you have a plan. So you're going to want to stock your fridge at this point. Now you're going to want to make sure that you have a list of keto-friendly foods. I make it a point to write down what we're going to be having each day, and then I make myself a grocery list on all the ingredients that I'm going to need for that week. So then that way you can go to the grocery store and you only buy stuff that you need for the week. Now, I personally like to do my grocery shopping weekly. It is entirely up to you, whatever you prefer, however you want to do it. But you definitely want to go a couple days before for groceries, and that way you have your plan and you have everything that you need. And you don't have the excuse of saying, oh, I can't make food today because I don't have this. And it makes it easier to cheat. A day before you get started on the keto diet. So, this is just a tip. This is just a suggestion. You don't have to do this. It is not mandatory. It's not gonna make or break you, but lots of people recommend you do a 24-hour fast. I know it's the F word, but fasting is not that difficult if you set your mind to it. And the reason you want to do this is because you want to set the tone in your body. And that way you kind of are already kickstarting your body to start burning off all that extra carbs that you have. Now, a lot of people, what they tend to do before starting a new diet is they go and binge eat, right? You're like, okay, well, I'm not gonna be able to have a burger for a while, so I'm gonna go have a burger. I'm gonna have all the carbs that I can have. Anything that you're not gonna be able to have on the keto, a lot of people tend to go on the last hurrah and binge eat. So you don't want to do that. So whatever you do, don't do that. It's better just to start on that day. Even if you don't want to do a fasting, you can just start on that day. If you do want to do the fasting, you can do it a day before, or you can even fast to where your last meal the day before is for lunch, and then you won't eat again until breakfast. Or you can do it as your last dinner. You have a dinner, sensible dinner, and then you fast, you don't have breakfast, and you eat for lunch. It's entirely up to you, whatever you think that you can handle. But like I said, if you set your mind to it, believe me, you can do a lot more than you think you can handle. So, day before, fast, or just start your diet. Don't go crazy the day before eating lots of carbs and sugar. First day on keto. So, first thing you're going to want to do is grab that water bottle and fill it up. You're going to want to take this water bottle with you wherever you go. You're going to want to stay hydrated. Now, when starting the keto diet, you want to make sure that you're drinking enough water because you're releasing all those carbs. You're not intaking carbs or sugar, and people tend to get dehydrated during the process. So you want to make sure that you have this water bottle with you at all times, and you want to make sure that you're drinking water. Like I said before, you can have an app where you keep track. I always suggest drinking water half your weight in ounces. So for example, let's say you weigh 180 pounds. Half of that is 90. You're going to want to be drinking 90 ounces of water each day. So there you have it. Those are my tips on getting started with the keto diet. Make sure to check out on my channel for other keto videos, and I wish you the best of luck. Bye. Enjoy my outtakes. They're air to do. No. That's not right math. Be less